capitalize on market growth. To conclude, we remain committed to strengthening our market leadership and advancing the transformation cleaner energy solutions, both globally and in India. With particular focus on CNG and hydrogen, we are well established capability and strong financial position. We are well prepared to tap growth opportunity and drive sustainable success in evolving energy landscape. With that, I end the opening remarks and invite the moderator to open the floor for any questions.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone phone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. Again, to register for questions, please press star and 1 on your touchtone phone. Our first question is from the line of Jagveer Singh from Shade Capital. Please go ahead.
Sir, thanks for the opportunity. So, sir, we talked about 2 years back, demand was quite high, but last 1.5 years was not good for the industry. So now, looking forward, how do you see the shaping up of CNG vehicle industry?
Sorry, sir. Can you just repeat that? It was not very clear.
So 1.5 years back, 2 years back, there was a quite demand in the industry, in the CNG vehicles. Then it has gone down. So now I think, looking at the numbers, it is reviving now. So what is the outlook for the next 9 months and FY26?
Yeah, so, what happened was, of course, the CNG price increase has impacted the entire growth of the commercial segment. But now what's happening is, the customer is realizing that this is a better fuel, more efficient fuel. And so, there is this, the market is, growing even at a higher rate of CNG. There is a growth. And so we can see that there is a sustainable industry that, can even sustain even at a higher price of CNG. So now, there was a gap between because the increase was too much. So there was kind of a big shock for the customer. So he had kind of stopped his purchase, and inventory buildup was huge at, all the OEM dealer network and at the OEM level. So now, over the period, all that has, gone into the market, and the fresh purchase has started to come back here.
Okay. And then if we talk about the electric vehicles, so demand, so penetration is of electric vehicles in the commercial vehicle side is going hard compared to the passenger vehicle. So CNG also has the same customer profile. So mostly commercial vehicle users are using CNG vehicles. So what's your take on this?
No, definitely electric vehicles are, they're also growing, but the electric vehicle infrastructure, cost of vehicle, and the development of this entire infrastructure is going to take a lot of time, because in other international markets also electric vehicles exist, but the growth is happening, but it's taking it's going to take time. The entire infrastructure is going to take a long time to come. So I feel that CNG will still have a great future for the next 15 years, at least in India.
Okay, and margins are still lower compared to the last quarter.
Yes.
What is your on the margins?
They will improve. So margins will definitely improve. As the business is growing, the margins will definitely improve.
So any forecast for the full revenue growth and EBITDA margin for the full year?
So revenue growth, at least 50 to 20%, we expect that will be the revenue growth. Accordingly, the EBITDA will move.
EBITDA is 30-40%, or what kind of EBITDA is for the full year?
You can consider what we have today, and then maybe and with some growth on the top line, definitely it will have some improvement on it.
Okay. Is there any update on this two-wheeler launch by the Bajaj CNG bike?
Yes, yeah. So the two-wheeler launch has just happened, and we are all very anxious that it looks a very exciting opportunity. So I think in the next 6 months, as the vehicle gets launched in the market and the customer response comes, you will have a better view of, and maybe in the next 6 months I could give you an update on exactly how this how this is panning out.
Okay, sir. This is from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Darshil Jhaveri from Crown Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for taking my question. Firstly, congratulations on the great set of numbers, sir. Hope I'm audible.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Hi. So, sir, just wanted to, maybe, ask something what the earlier question has already maybe asked. So, in terms of margins, like, I think last Q1 we had a lower revenue but higher operating margin. So, just wanted to know how things are moving, like, what's impacting our lower EBITDA?
What is happening was, previously the product mix was favoring the margins. But, as the entire commercial business segment business went through a difficult period, so did the margins. So now the commercial business segment is coming back slowly, and we are hopeful that the margins also will start to improve with that.
Oh, okay, sir. So like, so would we be able to see like the 14% margin for the full year? Will that be possible? What we did last year?
We'll definitely try. Yeah, work towards that.
Okay. Fair enough, sir. And so just wanted to, now, like, you just understand, like, now the industry dynamics, like you're saying, in the, commercial business can come back. So, like, even in this quarter, I think we've gone over 25% of growth, I think 27% to be more precise. So why are we still guiding, revenue of 15-20%? Are we trying to be conservative, or, how do you see something?
Yeah, definitely, we're trying to be conservative, and but things are looking much more positive than previous quarters and last year. For sure, it will be improving.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, but we don't want to build up the hopes of the investors unless we are confident that we will deliver what we're saying.
Oh, okay. So fair enough, sir. And so any, like, maybe things are positive, but do we see any kind of risk, like, in terms of the market conditions, or currently I think everything is in our favor, just, some part of like
risk has been, we believe that risk has already been taken, this war has already been discounted, because as this war started, it rose the prices from 40 rupees to 80 rupees. So I think everything is hopefully considered as per the CNG prices are there. So, I think only things can improve from here, if the global situation on, the Russia war, if with things, because that is where I think that the prices are being, where the things got started to build up. So in case, I think the war in Russia and Ukraine can only improve from here. I mean, it's already, we've already 3 years into the war. So, we feel that this will be probably looking at the end of the war. Maybe another 6 months, 8 months, it should end.
Oh, okay. So fair enough. So yeah.
The risks are. I think there's. These are some risks that we can perceive, and we don't see any. Any other risk that could potentially hurt the business.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, sir. Yeah, that's it from my side. So all the best, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. A reminder to all the participants, if you wish to register for questions, please press star and 1 on your touchtone phone. Our next question is from the line of Avinash Nahata from Parami Financial Services. Please go ahead.
Hi, thanks for the opportunity. So
Thank
first, we could see all the numbers in the presentation. So if you can talk about some qualitative highlights, what incremental things EKC is doing. We also spoke about one of the largest passenger vehicle customer who's not with us still, and you were talking about some breakthrough. Just walk us through, if you can spend 2 minutes on the qualitative changes the company is seeing over the last few months, few quarters.
So, the commercial segment business is starting to pick up. That is one highlight that we can talk about. And in the passenger business, we are still, there's not been any major breakthrough. We're still working on the breakthrough. So there's, but other passenger car business is with us, and we are hopeful that, that will start getting some traction, and, it will grow, so let's hope, that happens. And all other segments, like industrial segment and the cascade business is looking promising. So there's a lot of work that's happened in the last 2 years, and so all segments, as such, and like this two-wheeler new vertical. So there's lots of things happening, and a lot of positive things happening. So yeah.
Yeah, so if you can, not exactly or whatever way you want to, standalone revenues, which is prima facie the Indian business, which grew by 18% in the terms of top line. इसमें volume growth क्या होगा? What would be the volume growth?
What is the volume growth? About 20%.
Okay, so the prices are more or less flattish. So top line growth is the volume growth.
Yes.
And which are the segments which grew more than this, and which are the segments which grew less than this? If you can specifically talk about commercial, like you spoke about commercial vehicle.
I think CNG segment is definitely the one that's grown.
Sorry?
The CNG segment.
CNG segment has grown?
Yeah.
Better than the average?
Yeah.
Okay. And in US, is there any cyclicality in terms of the quarterly?
Yeah, this is more of a project business.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely there is a big project that's being dispatched during this quarter. Okay. And also, the order book is good. And, what happens sometimes, you have a good order book and the customer delaying the pickup. So, the margins are good, everything is good, but the deliveries are being delayed, and so you're holding out inventory and your costs are being built up on the inventory. But the last 2 quarters have been very promising, and things are looking very promising. The customer is picking up goods as per their. So projects are moving and things are being moving quite well. So we are hopeful that this kind of trend should continue.
So what is the expectation out of this US business for this financial year, based on whatever visibility we have?
Can we consider the same thing, or this is one of it around. So first quarter could be this is the first quarter. The last quarter could be some benchmark. So you could say the last quarter could be a benchmark for how this US business will look like the whole year.
Okay, so US business. US business this quarter did 90 crores.
Yes.
And last quarter, can you, if you have handy, can you tell us?
Yeah, we do. 1 second. How much is this? 80.
So put together, we have done for the last 6 months 170 crores of execution and delivery.
Correct. Exactly. Yes.
So what is the expectation based on the visibility? Can we repeat this something?
Yeah. So you can like I said, you can take the Q4 figure of 80 and say that that hopefully 70, 80 average you can take. But again, like I said, it's very difficult to. This order book is there. There's a very strong order book, but execution of the order book is really. Yeah, the customer should pick up. If they say US, they're supplying in the US Navy, and the Navy says no, we are building a big vessel, but the vessel is delayed by 6 months. Then your whole cylinder is ready, everything is ready, but the customer says no, hold the delivery. Then or NASA says we don't want the delivery now. So these are all project based, but the order book is good. You have good order book from SpaceX, from NASA, from Navy, US Navy. So the order book is very good customers and very good, but it just it all is a project business. So it's very difficult to say that consistently this will happen. That's why you have this sudden one-off in a quarter.
Okay. So one last question from my side is, you must be tracking CNG stations. So how they are moving in the last 6 months?
No, there is growth in the CNG station. There is growth from all over India.
What is
CNG stations are growing. So you would say we would be reaching, probably we were around 4,400 figure. Maybe we'll be reaching around 4,800. So at least 300, 400, 500 stations are being built every year consistently now in India. So definitely, India is the largest CNG market in the world, and we are continuing to grow. And now, with the situation improving and customer able to adjust to the new price regime of CNG, definitely the gas companies are motivated, and you can see the profits of the gas companies. I think I don't have to, tell you how the profitability of these gas companies have been in the last quarter. So, you can imagine that they are very bullish, and they continue to invest. Everybody in the country, all the gas companies are continuing to invest in CNG.
Okay, one bookkeeping question. What has been the gross debt and cash position on the balance sheet?
On the consolidated,
both standalone and console.
So standalone, there was no debt. There's no debt on the standalone.
Yeah, so it will have.
There is just a working capital, right? Yeah, just working capital of 7 million.
Yeah, 5 million.
$5 million.
And cash position?
That's over 50 crores.
Yeah, maybe 50 crores.
This is on a standalone?
Yeah, also standalone.
Yeah. I think standalone and Dubai bhi hoga. Maybe cash. Yeah.
Thank you, and all the very best for the remainder.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. A reminder to all the participants, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. For any further questions, please press star and 1 on your touchtone phone. Our next follow-up question is from the line of Avinash Nahata from Parami Financial Services. Please go ahead.
Thanks for the opportunity again. One more question is, how much spare capacity do we have right now? Given if the demands permits, what is that we can produce out of our existing capacity?
Around 30% more.
In terms of value?
Value? Numbers.
No, I'm just asking. You're saying in terms of volume, you can do 30% more?
Yes.
And any plans to, any adjacency or anything you want to use this surplus cash? What do you want to, is there any strategy 1 year, 2 year down?
Maybe it'll again, like let the market, first thing, the utilization should go up, so we can have a better, view from there what we should do. If underutilized this thing, we don't want to be, making any decisions, where we again infuse a lot of investments and then, get stuck again. So we need to, see how things pan out in the next 6-8 months, and then, again, revisit the strategy.
Okay, let's say if you hit 80%, 85% over whatever number of quarters, Now, when you're planning your next capacity, what would be that good size capacity you want to be doing, and what is going to be the duration?
See, any capacity build up, takes time.
Yeah.
So definitely, we have been expanding capacity over the last 4 years. So, we have been able to reach capacity because investments have been going in continuously over the last 4 years. So again, to just go in for a new capacity, a lot of things will have to be studied, the viability and, how you want to, build more, so it's definitely it's going to be a challenge if you want to build very large capacities from here and timeline. And again,
it's going to come in a new facility, or the
new
existing
facility,
facility
yes.
can take
No, new facility. Everything has to happen in new facility now, whatever has to happen.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. Our next question is from the line of Jayesh Gandhi from Harshit Gandhi. Please go ahead.
So I have actually 2 questions. One is, are we the sole supplier to Bajaj, or there must be 2-3 more suppliers?
This is very it's in a very early stage of the vehicle development. So this is it will all again this will all depend how the response of the vehicle in the market is, and you will at least it will take another, because this vehicle has been launched I think only in Maharashtra now, and so they are also kind of getting customer response. So these are very early days to say that if you have 1 vendor, 2 vendor, 3 vendors or whatever. But definitely when they have the clear outlook on what the vehicle demand and this thing, then definitely they will then we can be in a better position to tell you what our share of the business is.
Okay. And another question is about the margin and the working capital days. Will it be aligned to what currently we have, or it will be better, or it will?
The margin will definitely improve. No, the margin will improve.
And how about the working capital? Working capital days?
Okay, working capital is in control. It will be aligned to this.
Okay. So it will be similar to what we have currently.
Yeah. It's aligned. Aligned to this.
I get it, sir. Thank you and good luck for future.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Anil Jain from Equipassion Capital. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. Just in continuation of the capex which you have announced, I just wanted to know what will be the capex amount at both these Egypt and Mundra, and when they are expected to come on stream, and what will be the capacity?
Sir, I think Egypt, the capex is 150 crores, and by 40 till date. So they've already spent around 40 crores till date, and I think they should be coming online by 25, by maybe June 25.
Okay. And what will be the capacity at Egypt?
The plan is 200,000.
200,000.
Per annum.
What about Mundra?
So Mundra, it's a 100 crore project. Yeah, we already spent 50 CR. Yeah, and the capacity will be 200,000.
Okay, and so total 4 lakh this thing will be adding.
Yes.
Capacity, and it's our present capacity is around how much?
Total.
In India it is 11 lakh something, I think.
Yes.
11. So 11 plus 4, 15, and okay. And what about Mundra's completion date?
March 24. Yeah, March.
March 25. March 25. Okay. And what is your expectation of the EBITDA margin for the current year, FY25?
It should improve. It should definitely improve from here.
Okay. And after these capex completions, will be debt-free? Will be continuing to be debt-free company or will be taking something loan?
Yes.
Will be completely debt-free. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we would take that as our last question. I now hand the conference over to the management for closing comments.
Thank you once again for your interest and support. Should you need any further clarification or would you like to know more about the company, please feel free to contact our investor relation team. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of Everest Kanto Cylinder Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us. You may now disconnect your lines.